Since Judge Alyssa Torres handed down the final verdict on August 7, the Securities and Exchange Commission has mostly maintained its silence. Although Ripple's proposal for a penalty of $10 million was much more than the SEC's imposition of a penalty of $125 million, the SEC demand for a penalty of $2 billion was not successfully met. Even more critically, the judge did not approve the SEC's request for an injunction that would prevent the selling of XRP institutional investors. An injunction would have most likely had an impact on Ripple's aspirations to expand in the United States. Because the SEC has 60 days from the date of the final ruling to submit an appeal, XRP may remain in limbo until the beginning of October. In light of the final ruling, Ripple Chief Legal Officer Stuart Alderwood discussed the possibility of an appeal being filed with the Securities and Exchange Commission. He stated, "The Securities and Exchange Commission ought simply just move on from this issue if they were a logical actor. However, it is common knowledge that the Securities and Exchange Commission, SEC, has demonstrated that it is not rational when it comes to cryptocurrency. However, it would not come as a surprise to me if the SEC filed an appeal. Recent developments in XRP indicate that investors share the same perspective regarding whether or not the SEC will appeal. There is a lack of clarity around whether investors will file an appeal, as well as the decisions that they will submit an appeal against. Investigation by the Inspector General's office into possible conflicts of interest regarding cryptocurrency. An ongoing investigation into potential conflicts of interest involving cryptocurrency within the SEC could be the deciding factor in whether or not the agency decides to appeal the judgment." A statement was made by Empower Oversight in February 2024, stating that an investigation being conducted by the Office of Inspector General was nearing its conclusion. XSC Director William Hinman, who's a central figure in the Ripple probe, is the primary focus of the investigation. As a result of the allegations that SEC officials operated in a biased manner against XRP and Ripple Labs, Empower Oversight forwarded the conflicts of interest to the Office of the Inspector General. The statement that Bitcoin, Ethereum were not securities was made by Hyman in 2018, which affected XRP. In addition to this, it was asserted by Empower Oversight while Hyman was employed by the Securities and Exchange Commission. He was given millions of dollars by his previous employer, the legal firm Simpson Thacher. After making his exit from the SEC, Hyman went back to work for Simpson Thacher. An important fact to consider is that Simpson Thacher was a member of a group that advocated for enterprise Ethereum. The documents that were disclosed by the SEC during the Ripple case revealed that Hyman continued to meet with Simpson Thacher personnel, even though the SEC's ethics section had issued threats against him. The SEC may decide to abandon any plans to appeal if the Office of the Inspector General finds evidence of malfeasance or conflicts of interest. The sensitive nature of the situation is shown by the fact that the institution made 6 attempts to conceal papers relating to Hyman. Investors continue to be uncertain about whether or not the SEC will appeal findings from the SEC vs. Ripple case, even though XRP lagged behind the overall cryptocurrency market on Wednesday. On August 7, Judge Alyssa Torres handed down the final ruling, which had been eagerly anticipated by everyone. The Securities and Exchange Commission has mostly been silent on the verdict, which has fueled speculation about the possibility of an appeal. Ripple has claimed victory. In a conversation with CryptoLaw, Ripple Chief Legal Officer Stuart Alderwood spoke on the possibility of an appeal being filed with the Securities and Exchange Commission. The Securities and Exchange Commission ought simply just move on from this issue if they were a logical actor. However, it is common knowledge that the Securities and Exchange Commission has demonstrated that it is not rational when it comes to cryptocurrency. However, it would not come as a surprise to me if they filed an appeal. The current patterns in the price of XRP continue to indicate that the market anticipates an appeal from the SEC. An appeal can be filed by Ripple and the CC within 60 days after the day that the final verdict was issued. ATFs that include XRP in limbo because of the lack of clarity around the CC's appeal plans. Applications for XRP spot ETFs may be delayed until the appeal process has ended. It is highly doubtful that issuers would submit applications for XRP spot exchange traded funds. A market for XRP spot exchange traded funds, ETFs, could increase demand for XRP. In November 2023, the announcement that BlackRock EPLAC has submitted a proposal for an XRP spot exchange traded fund caused XRP to surge. XRP spot ETF price impact was observed. The reaction of XRP was till November 2023, the BlackRock company false information regarding the price of XRP by confirming that the SEC would not appeal orders from the Ripple case. XRP may move closer to the high of 93 cents that was reached in July of 2023. In contrast, an appeal to the SEC might cause XRP to plummet past the 40 cents threshold. If the SEC adopts the court findings and issuers submit applications for XRP spot exchange-traded funds, the price of XRP might surpass $1. Sensitivity of XRP decisions made by the judge. XRP UTDE responds to certain court decisions when it comes to appeal-related news that has the potential to influence price trends. Investors should remain watchful. To effectively manage your exposure to XRP and the cryptocurrency market as a whole, make sure you stay current with our most recent news and analysis. The price action of XRP bullish price indications are being sent forth by the XRP weekly chart. The weekly chart for XRP USD and the daily chart confirming the bullish price trends. XRP maintained a strong position above the 50-day and 200-day exponential moving averages. The bulls might be able to make a run at the high of 64 cents on August 7 if they can break out from 60 cents. Furthermore, return to the high that was reached on August 7 may indicate a move toward the resistance level that is located at 66 cents. There is a need for consideration regarding the SEC versus cryptocurrency lawsuit. When Ripple made the announcement earlier this year that it would be launching a stable coin that would be tied to the US dollar, it quickly became the topic of conversation. Brad Garlinghouse, the chief executive officer of the company, stated that the product had the potential to act as a bridge between the Bitcoin industry and traditional finance businesses. The team behind Ripple has disclosed that the stablecoin will be known as Ripple US ticker RULUST and will be accessible on the XRP Ledger as well as Ethereum. Towards the end of this year, its introduction is anticipated. During the private beta testing that took place earlier this week, Ripple's on-chain data from XRP Scan revealed that the company had generated 185 Ripple stablecoins. There was a transaction charge of 0.00135 XRP associated with the attempt. Ripple stablecoin will provide deep liquidity for major trading pairs on select centralized exchanges. According to a previous assertion made by the Ripple team concerning the cryptocurrency. Additionally, users will have the ability to ship the goods anywhere in the world in real time, with minimal fees and without the need for a bank account. Several users of X, including Cobb, have asserted that the debut of the stablecoin has the potential to have a favorable impact on the price of Ripple's native token. The information that has been provided is not intended to be trading advice. There is no responsibility for any investments that are made based on the information that is provided on this page. Before making any decision about investments, we strongly advise conducting independent research and consulting with a knowledgeable professional.